This is how I build my characters, part 1. For this showcase, I have my Pela at level 70 and she's at E6. I run her as a support character, mainly for her defense reduction. For her relic set, I run her with a 4-piece Eagle of Twilight line, mainly for its effect. When equipped with the 4-piece, after my Pela uses her ult, her action is advance forward for 25%. And this allows my Pela to immediately use either her basic attack or skill to restore some energy for my ult. For her planar set, I run Fleet of the Ages. Not only does it provide the wearer extra HP, it also gives the entire team extra attack when your wearer speed is at 120 or more. Pela is very squishy, so when an enemy decides to Markiplier down Pela, she'll immediately lose a lot of health.
That's quite big.
By lose, I mean a lot. That means survivability is a must. And because of that, her relic stats, I opted for defense on the body, speed for the boots, defense for the sphere, and energy regen for the rope for more survivability. For the light cone, I use an event limited light cone, which is the before the tutorial mission starts. If you don't have the limited light cone, I would suggest running resolution shines as pearls of sweat for more defense shredding. And other than before the tutorial mission starts, resolution shines as pearls of sweat is the only other nihility light cone that provides support capabilities. And lastly, her traces. Since I'm running Pela as a support character, I skipped on leveling up her basic attack and skill as well as other damage providing traces such as attack damage bonus and ice damage bonus. Because of that, I was able to focus more on leveling her ultimate and talent. Her ultimate and talent is the highlight of her traces, so prioritize these two when building a support Pela.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Sampo. For this showcase, I have a level 71 Sampo and he's at E3. I run him as a DOT damage dealer. So that means his main priority is attack pieces to increase the DOT instead of using crit pieces. Now, for his relic set, I run him with a 4-piece Eagle of Twilight Light, also for its effect. Same with Pela, not only am I able to advance Sampo after using his ult and immediately restoring some of my energy, I also have that extra wind damage from the 2-piece set effect. For his planar set, I run the Pan-Galactic Commercial Enterprise. Not the best option, but it will be enough to meet my effect hit rate requirement. But his best planar set and one that I would recommend is the Space Sealing Station, which gives the wearer 12% more attack, and another 12 if you meet the needed speed. And it is the best set for Sampo and for all DOT characters in general. Since Sampo likes to apply DOT to his enemies by surprising them with a box of chocolate, you should prioritize building his relics with attack instead of crit. And because of that, I went with attack percentage for the drip, speed for them Jace, wind damage for them ice, and chains for them attack percentage. So that's my build for Sampo. For the light cone, I use his signature Eyes of the Prey, which increases my Sampo's effect hit rate and DOT damage. If you don't have any Eyes of the Prey, you could also pick these free-to-play light cones. For Mata, is a good option and solitary healing. And lastly, for traces, unlike Pela, I have most of his traces unlocked. The traces to prioritize are his ultimate and talent, and then his skill, and lastly, his basic attack.
Nice to meet you. I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor. Feeling sick?
Oh, Natasha. Sweet, sweet Natasha. For this showcase, I have my Natasha at level 70, and she's at E2. Obviously, I run her as my main healer, because she is my one and only healer. Now for her relics, I run her with a 4-piece Passerby of Wandering Cloud, because it's the best set for every abundance character. When you have the 2-piece, boom, extra healing. Then equip it with the 4-piece, bam, extra skill point for the whole team. Now for her planar set, I run her with Fleet of the Ages. Not only does it provide the wearer extra HP, it also gives the entire team extra attack. So it's good for support and healing characters like Natasha, because with more HP, more healing. The more you know. And because Natasha scales with HP, both her body, her feet, and her spheres, all HP. Go all in, HP. Except for her rope, which she runs on energy regen so she could get her ult back faster. Now for the light cone, I use Luocha's 4-star light cone, which is perfect timing, which increases my effect resistance and healing. I do have the post-op conversation and I just realized this. I have this as I was making this video, and I'll probably build this light cone when I finally get clicks. And lastly, for traces. I do have most of my traces leveled up, and I'm pretty satisfied with what I have right now with Natasha. And I don't think I will bring any of these traces up any higher because I think they are leveled up pretty nicely. So yeah, Natasha, very good.